In this video, I'll teach you how to yield farm, how to generate between $5 and $100 every day as an ordinary investor, and how much money you can make doing this for a week. You must first set up a crypto wallet that implements the Binance Smart Chain before you can use pancakeswap. Fortunately for us, the most popular crypto wallet, MetaMask, is ideal for this. Therefore, we'll be using it today. Simply Google MetaMask extension, install it, choose a password, and keep your seed phrase safe. Please do not lose it. You could squander all of your money if somebody else gets their hands on it. So, store it in a secure location. After you set up your wallet, you'll need to purchase some pancakeswap tokens. It will work with any BEP-20 token. Both BUSD and BNB are excellent choices. So, once you've purchased BUSD or BNB on your preferred exchange, deposit those tokens to your MetaMask wallet and you're good to go. I'm using Kucoin to buy and send BNB. All that's left now is to link MetaMask to pancakeswap. Select Connect Wallet in the top right corner of your pancakeswap.finance. Choose MetaMask. Connect by clicking the Connect button. Then it will prompt you to move to Binance's network, depending on the network you're currently on. So, if you see Switch Network, just click it and you're good to go. Your wallet is linked. PancakeSwap is an automated market maker, or simply known as AMM, that allows two tokens to be traded on the Binance Smart Chain. PancakeSwap's liquidity allows users to trade their crypto, and that liquidity is also given by users. And that is how you generate revenue. This is precisely what I'll demonstrate to you today. Yield farming, or supplying liquidity for trading pairs for others to trade, is a form of passive income for you. You earn money by combining transaction fees with platform tokens. I'll get to that more later in this video. Welcome back to Cryptique, a channel that gives critical evaluation or analysis, especially in dealing with crypto. Everything regarding money, finance, investing, cryptocurrency, and blockchain-related topics including ICOs, NFTs, and yield farming. So, let's get started in exploring all the numerous options that this site has to offer. To begin with, we have exchange and liquidity on the trading page. Exchange is a service that allows you to swap one cryptocurrency for another, comparable to a spot trade. Then there's liquidity, where you can see your current LP tokens. An LP token can be compared to a receipt. You place your cryptos into a pool and are given an LP token that represents the assets you have invested. I supplied liquidity to 5 distinct pools for this video. I obtained 5 different types of LP tokens. But how are you going to generate money off of this? That is an excellent question. Allow me to introduce you to the Earn page. Farms and pools can be found here. Farming is a passive income approach with cryptocurrency in which you provide a 1-to-1 ratio of 2 cryptocurrencies as liquidity for a trading pair. Don't worry, you'll figure it out eventually. And in exchange, you'll get those LP tokens, which will serve as your receipt for supplying those cryptos. Each farm, in my mind, is a small company. If a business has $100 in total assets and you contributed $5, you are simply due 5% of the profits. What's also fascinating is the LP tokens, which are a receipt that proves you a fraction of ownership for this little business in exchange for supplying your assets. The LP tokens grant you access to a number of benefits. To begin, a percentage of the trading pair's costs as well as the tokens themselves are stakeable. So merely by owning those tokens and staking them, you may earn even more of that sweet passive income. Assume you wanted to invest $3,000 in a Cake BNB liquidity pool. To get Cake BNB LP, go to Farms, choose the pair you want, and then click Get Cake-BNB LP. Then you'd have to provide $1,500 in Cake and $1,500 in BNB. You can also use the liquidity screen I taught you to do this. However, you will not have to choose specific coins using this method. You would receive the LP token receipt for what you gave to the pool in compensation for the $3,000 you paid. The LP tokens will appear in the liquidity category after that. Then, by clicking on the pair for which you provided liquidity to enable the farm, you can stake those LP tokens in their respective farms. This could take a few moments. Then you select Stake LP from the option. Choose Max for the amount. When pancakeswap and MetaMask alert you, then confirm on both of them. It's also worth mentioning that the APR displayed on each farm is the result of a combination of transaction fees and LP incentives. Then, you can stake that cake you got as incentives from staking for even more cake. The next page, Pools, is where you'll do this. It's like a machine that generates passive money from all sides. I know that seems like a lot, but stick with me and I guarantee you'll figure it out. Although most people aren't going to figure this out, I believe the fact that these items aren't very user-friendly gives us additional opportunities to generate even more money. However, this video will clarify it for you. It's also critical that you comprehend the dangers of farming. Of course, the value of the cryptos you're supplying can decline or rise. It's no different than purchasing any other cryptocurrency. However, you should be aware that this can also happen on a farm. However, there is also impermanent loss. You can conceive of this as a form of opportunity cost if you're an economist. Impermanent loss occurs when the price of one coin for which you provided liquidity fluctuates more severely than the price of another. Assume you put $500 worth of cake and $500 worth of BNB into a liquidity pool. BNB's price then skyrockets, while cake's does not. What occurs is that you wind up making less money than if you had just held BNB outright without a pool. This is due to the liquidity's pool's regular rebalancing of your holdings, ensuring that each asset is always 50-50. 50% to 50%. You aren't precisely losing money, but you are giving up the chance to make more. It's what I call the expense of doing business. Because, in most situations, farming will earn you significantly more than simply owning a cryptocurrency. However, there are times when you may experience an impermanent loss. Here's a graph of the impermanent loss percentage as a proportion of price change. In an essence, you're investing several cryptos into a liquidity pool and accepting the hazard of impermanent loss. However, it is in return for the privilege to a percentage of all fees produced by the pool, aka crypto passive income. So, if you think this video has clarified some things for you, please consider liking it and clicking that bell button to be notified of our new videos. Also, you might want to consider subscribing to our channel. It'll really help us out. Back to our video. Now, going forward, the succeeding is the win page. You can place a wager on that short-term price trend of BNB to win multiples of your wager. The lottery page is where you may purchase $5 lottery tickets in the hopes of winning the jackpot. I'm not much of a dabbler in this area. Finally, there's the pancakeswap NFT market. After 7 days, here are the outcomes of my $15,000 invested on 5 different farms. As you can notice, things aren't looking well. I generated liquidity for 5 distinct pairings, which were all combined with BNB, BUSD, Cake, USDT, MBOX, and ADA. Every single coin was down a large percentage throughout the 7 days I was conducting this investigation. But don't panic. I've calculated everything because I did make money. My buy-ins couldn't have been timed any more awful, yet there were still incentives produced. That's investing, after all, and it's my responsibility to be open about the results. So, despite the lower ending values, we still earned a lot of cake and money from the base farm rewards and LP awards. We can identify the amount which I'm down on each farm by looking at the percentage change. That has no connection in any way with farming. In reality, farming allowed me to save money. It's crucial to compare my situations to the percentage I'd lose if I just bought and held the cryptos altogether. Not on a farm, not in a stake, but somewhere in a wallet. I squandered less money on each pool than I would have if I had just held the cryptos. I've split it down for us to see how much money I made from fees and LP incentives. Checking at the totals from pool fees and LP rewards, I made a total of $150 from farming in 7 days on a $15,000 investment, which is a phenomenal 1% return in 7 days and a 68% yearly return. This emphasizes the importance of yield farming strategy. Yield farming, in my opinion, is best done with cryptos that you intend to retain for a long time. This is because you won't mind if prices fall 10%, like what happened to me, because you'll still make more money than if you held outright. So, if you're planning to hold for the long haul, there's nothing to lose. Based on these figures, it would have required roughly $34,500 to earn $50 per day in passive revenue through yield farming. Now, obviously, you must account for negative price fluctuations as well as variations in trading volume, both of which can have an impact on your APY. Another thing to think about is adopting a safer yield farming technique by only farming pairs containing a stable coin. The general perception appears to be that you can consistently make 15% to 20% API in these pools, which are stablecoin pools with significantly lower volatility risk. So, assuming a 20% annual return, maintaining $50 per day in passive income would cost almost $92,000. Let's pretend that 20% isn't high enough for you. You want to make the most money possible. Well, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to this. I was interested in reading a research article from Nansen.ai about yield farming activities. As can be shown, 36% of all farmers who join a farm leave within the first 5 days. This makes sense because the best benefits will be offered at the start of a farm, in order to entice new farmers before yields begin to decline. So, based on this activity, it appears that the ideal plan for getting the highest yield attainable is to hunt for fresh farm openings, jump in, and then walk away before rates start to decline or volatility really kicks in. To emphasize this point, Nansen.ai reported that 42% of farmers who join a pool on the first day end up leaving in just the first 24 hours. Obviously, this is a higher risk method that requires a lot more effort. I'm not sure we can call it passive income any longer, but it's the way to get the highest yield attainable. And with that, this concludes our video. Acquired a lot of knowledge from this? We recommend checking out our other relevant videos from our channel. Also consider sharing this video to any friends or family members who might find it useful. Until next time!